Okay, here's the thing. I woke up today and I was like, I'm gonna do a makeup video. I'm gonna do a makeup like 1 minute YouTube short video. And then I was like, hey, wait a damn minute. That's kind of the craziest thing I've ever heard because sounds like a lot of work and I'm not a makeup girly. And then I was like, I kind of want to start posting YouTube videos every day. Every day is kind of crazy, but I'm like, why not? Who cares? Wait. I have to put on lotion first. Fuck. Okay. What's the first thing I need to do? You know those videos where people are trying like so hard to come across as chaotic and they're like, oh my God! Anyways. So yeah. People like ask me, and by people I mean 2 people have come up to me and been like, dude, posting videos is so scary. How do you do it? And the thing about me is I genuinely believe that no one I know has ever seen a single video of mine. And like, I know that's not true. I've had a few people I know come up to me and be like, hey, I've seen your videos. Low-key, you're kind of weird. And I'm like, that's true. But then they walk away and I'm like, it's like I delete it from my mind. I'm like, they didn't see it. Liars. Now that I say that out loud, it kind of sounds like there's something wrong with me, but I don't care. Anyways, I'm doing my makeup today for the 6 Feet Above podcast, which is going to be in the description below. Oh my God, is this like... Walk it off. So yeah, 6 Feet Above podcast. I do it with my best friend, Trevi Moran, and I'm doing the makeup for it today. And I was like, I have so much fun doing my makeup for this podcast because I always try to... Well, low-key, I always have similar makeup, but the outfits, I really try to get out of my comfort zone. But today I wanted to do like really intense glam prom-inspired makeup, and I'll tell you why. So what's crazy about me is that when I was in college and I would get drunk, I'm sober for those that don't know, which is probably literally everyone watching this. I don't drink because guess what? Couldn't handle it. And whenever I would get drunk in college, I would more or less weep. Sorry. And I would go up to guys and be like, will you go to prom with me? I never understood why. People would tell me the next day and I was like, hey, that's kind of weird. Why am I asking that? And it's not like I never went to prom. Like, not to flex on everyone, but I went to 3. And I'm just like, it wasn't even fun. Like, I didn't even like prom. So why am I getting drunk and asking men to go to prom with me? And then the worst part of it all, oh wait, there's more. I'd be like, will you take a prom picture with me? I'm just gonna insert a picture, if I even know how.
Leave me alone!
So yeah, I would like ask to do that prom pose and guys thought it was like weird and funny. Sometimes they would be like, no, I don't want to take a prom picture with you. And I was like, and that's a boundary and I understand. That guy in the picture is my best friend Tyree from college, literally obsessed with him. He lives in Miami now. And sometimes when I'm there, I see him because he's just a real bitch. But yeah, he was a trooper for that. He was super, I mean, when I got sober, Tyree was so supportive of it. He was like, it's about damn time. But he never, what I love about him, and we had this, so it was like, in college, it was me, Tyree, and Arkell. We were all besties. And it was just like, I was a shit show in college. But it was such a beautiful platonic relationship. And they never judged me. Although they were like, hey, you're out of line and you gotta stop, they were never judgmental about it. And I love them. So how do we even get here? Oh, right, prom makeup. So I thought that was so funny. I was thinking about that today. I was like, damn, I was really wild for that. And so I was like, let me do a prom inspired look. Why not? Prom / gala. Gala is milk in Greek. That's crazy. So I was like, yeah, why not just do that? I'm not a makeup girl. I'm actually not that great at it if we're gonna get real and honest here. And I think, why wouldn't we at this point? So I'm just kind of freeballing it. But the thing about the 6 Feet Above podcast is you got to do a lot of makeup because the lighting washes you out. So, oh, another thing that helps me not be embarrassed to, this isn't looking great. Another thing that helps me not be embarrassed to post videos is I feel like when you are sober and you're like in recovery, there's not a lot of things that can embarrass you because you've already done humiliating things like beyond what a lot of people can relate to. So whenever I do something embarrassing in sobriety, which you better believe I do a lot of, and I feel like that is believable, I'm like, could be worse. So, you know, at the end of the day, I always just tell myself to walk it off because that's really, in this day and age, all we can do, just walk it off. And a lot of embarrassing things have happened to me since I got sober. Am I going to share them? No. What I will say is about the 6 Feet Above podcast, I started it with my best friend, Trevi Moran, as I said before. And what's crazy about us is that, for those that don't know, we met in New York. I was working at a sober living at the time, and she moved in as a client. And when she moved in, we just immediately clicked. And I was like, I'm obsessed with this girl. She's hilarious. But the thing with working at a sober living is you can't be friends with the clients. It's like super frowned upon because, you know, boundaries. So I love how this was supposed to be a 5-minute video. It's already been 8 minutes. Like, will I ever shut up? So this makeup is so bad, it's kind of funny. So anyways, so I met her and I was like, oh my God, I love this girl, but you know, boundaries. I work at the sober living, she's a client, but then she moved out, I quit, and we became friends, and she was like, want to start this podcast with me? And I was like, yeah. But then we didn't do it for like 2 years. We were still in New York. Then she moved to LA. Then I moved to LA. And then we were like, let's do this podcast together. But, you know, Trevi has a far bigger platform than I. And a lot of media companies were reaching out to Trevi. And they were like, we want you to start a podcast. And she was like, great. Like, I have a co-host. And they were like, ooh, never heard of her. Don't care about her. Get her out. Which, like, literally I get. It's all about the numbers, so I'm not going to be really pulling anyone in. But Trevi fought for me, and she was like, don't disrespect my girl like that. Because low-key, they were dogging me, and that's kind of crazy. Like, you don't have to be mean. Anyways, I digress. I need some highlighter on my eyes. That's what I need. That's what I need. Perhaps this. But yeah, she's just like so real for that, and I love her, and you know, we're both just sober gals trying to find our way in LA. A lot of people ask me, tell me about like dating in LA as a sober person. And I'm like, I don't know, it sucks. It's like fucking weird. I'm on the apps, but I literally, New York dating was like pretty atrocious. And then I pulled up here and I was like, couldn't be worse. And is it worse? I don't even know. I guess I don't really care about dating that much right now. Kind of just focused on this bag, or lack thereof. We're trying to fill this bag. Is it empty? Yeah. But you know, it'll fill. Like, eventually. But yeah. I don't like this, but we're gonna keep it. And so, okay, so one thing about me is I love a cat eye. I think it's so cute. And if anyone disagrees with me, then they're hateful. So I do this cat eye like so. I do it for every episode. I just think it looks good. I love a cat eye. I love a thigh-high boot. I love a fishnet. That's that. Okay, so I never go out because, I don't know, I get so tired. Like, once the clock strikes 11 p.m., I start to get mute if I'm still out, and I just stand there like a plank. I like can't talk. I'm so tired because I like to wake up early because I do like to work out early in the morning, you know, like just makes me feel like a baddie. So when I'm out and it's 11 p.m., I'm like, oh my God, and I can't talk to people. And then people think I'm standoffish, and it's like, no, I'm just tired and annoyed that I'm out. Anyways, I'm working on it. I'm going out this weekend. I'm gonna push myself. and I'm gonna stay out. But then it like ruins my whole day the next day. You know what I mean? And like once you're out at a certain time, once you're out past like 12, everyone's like getting hammered, which is cool. I love that for them. But when you start like yelling in my face and repeating the same thing over and over again and like stepping on my hooves, my feet, I'm like, yo, this is where I gotta bow out respectfully. And listen, I love that for them. It's not that fun for me anymore. And it's so crazy because like when I did get sober, that was my biggest fear, like not enjoying going out anymore, not going out anymore, because I was like such a party girl. I loved going out. It was like so fun for me. And now I'm like, my world's actually bigger than that now. There's just like things that are way more important to me now than going out. And before, like that was my whole life. Wait, I kind of want to like, I love how my eyebrow connects to the end of that wing. I'm gonna come back when this other eye is done. Actually, I'm back, just kidding. But you know what I was thinking about? So I was thinking about comments, the comments you get. And, you know, I've always gotten like my fair share of hate comments, just people commenting on my body, men being like, disgusting, nobody's gonna want you, nobody's gonna want to date you, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay. But what's actually kind of bonkers is the comments I get on my YouTube shorts. It's obviously some hate comments, but I'm like, they're comments I've never even seen or thought. Like, I can't believe people think of this stuff. Like, really, really demented and disturbing. It goes beyond hate and just down to straight up terrifying. I'll be real with you. But what I do know is I'm trying not to like read them anymore, because at some point I'm just like, I read them as if they're not even mine. I'm like, there's no way you're talking to me. But there is a way, so that's kind of crazy. But anytime I make a video about me being tall or like my weight or just being like in the modeling industry, like I used to be a plus size model. I would get back into it again, but for now it's like kind of a break. I'm not signed with an agency. Like I was signed with an agency in New York and LA. I was living in LA, and then the New York agency like released me. They terminated my contract, and I was like, you know what? Let's just terminate my LA contract too, because I want a fresh start. And I mean, like no hate at all. I was just like kind of over it. But what I do know, I remember this guy commented on like one of my shorts, and he's like, this girl's whole personality is like being tall and like being sober and being a model. And I was like, kind of sounds cool to me, but anyways. Yeah, so I love doing my makeup for this podcast. I usually listen to the same 3 songs, and I just blast it and do this makeup, but I was like, I'm kind of bored of listening to those same 3 songs, and I kind of want to start posting, like I said before, more like long videos on YouTube. Like, why not? Prepare to be sick of me, if you aren't already. So you know these little eyelashes, and you're supposed to put them on one by one? Well, the thing about me is I'm not about to do all that, but I love putting it on just the edge. Just giving it a little pop. Does it make a difference? I don't know. It does to me, so why don't you stop yelling at me? Okay, so a lot of people ask the podcast, like, how to be confident. Like, how are you so confident? First of all, it's like, okay, what are you implying? Should I not be? And the second is, I literally don't know. It just happens with time. A lot of self-love practice. I mean, I know the things that make me confident and feel confident by now, and that's like hanging out with friends, laughing, working out, doing what I love, not seeking validation from others, which is like so hard when we're told our whole lives, like, be hot to men. That's like all you should do, all you should strive for. And it's like, wait, what about my hopes and dreams? And they're like, hey, shut up. Why would you have those? I'm like, oh yeah, that's crazy. So I am a makeup artist when you think about it. Oh my God, I love being delusional. But yeah, like a lot of like, so yeah, like I said before, I'm 6 feet tall, and Like, a lot of girlies hate their height, which, like, oh my god, I totally get. I feel like everyone's always trying to call us Sasquatches, and I'm like, yo, you're jealous. But I don't know. I like love it now. I love that I tower over people. I love wearing heels. Don't mind standing out. I think it's like when you're tall. I don't know if I've said this before in a video, but like when you are tall, when you walk into a room, you're gonna stand out. You're the biggest bitch in the room. And I love that. I truly love standing out now. I mean, I used to try to like hide and hunch, and it's like, hey, guess what? People are still gonna look at you and they're still gonna notice you, so you better stand up straight and practice good posture. I always try to have good posture. It just makes me look taller. Workout routine. People have asked for the workout routine, and by people, I mean literally no one, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I've gotten really, oh my god, this is so LA of me. I've gotten really into Pilates. Sue me. I feel like a bad bitch doing Pilates. I love weightlifting, and I love the stair stepper because, so I sweat a lot already. Like, I've literally just started sweating talking about it. I sweat so much. I like walk 3 paces east and I'm drenched. It like kind of sucks. It's so uncomfortable, but I love sweating in an appropriate place like the gym. The stair stepper just, oh my gosh. A girl is drenched after it, and you just feel so good, and the endorphins are flowing, and you're just like, wow, I can really do anything at this point, and no one's gonna stop me. And that's how I really feel when I work out. Like, I used to get so, like when I was younger and people were like, I work out for my mental health, I'd be like, oh my god, shut up, like you're lying. I didn't believe it. So me saying it out loud is kind of weird, but it really just like, it is crazy how different I'll feel after a workout. Kind of blows your mind. It's kind of almost as if people have been telling me my whole life that it would help my mental health, and I was like, shut up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this glam, put on my prom dress for this podcast. It's a crazy sentence that I just said out loud. But all I know is I kind of want to start posting these every day, like I said before. I told myself this was going to be a 5-minute video. I don't even know how long it's going to be. I don't know when I'm going to post this, like when the episode drops before it. Who knows? And I don't know if you made it this far, which would be crazy. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, because I literally just blacked out. I have no idea what I just said. But I hope you got something out of it. And if you didn't, I literally understand.